What if I told you the biggest story in tech isn't AI? That everything you're hearing about ChatGPT, Sora, and Gemini is about to become obsolete. AI is about to hit a wall, and when it does, quantum computing will become the most powerful technology in human history. While everyone was losing their minds over ChatGPT, I've been tracking the evidence, and now even the skeptics can't ignore it. Let's start with the brutal truth no one wants to admit. AI is hitting its ceiling, and that ceiling is called power. Every new breakthrough requires exponentially more computational power, more data centers, more electricity. Training a single model can now consume enough energy to power a city. Sam Altman himself said we need breakthroughs in energy production just to keep AI advancing. The entire AI revolution is now bottlenecked by electricity. But quantum computing operates on a completely different paradigm. Here's what most tech journalists won't tell you, because most don't understand it themselves. There's an old saying: you can explain quantum accurately, or you can explain it so people understand, but you can't do both. I'm about to do both because this is too important. Quantum computing doesn't just think faster, it thinks differently. Classical computers process information step by step, even at incredible speed. Quantum computers exist in multiple states at once. They don't calculate through a problem, they exist in all possible solutions simultaneously, then collapse into the right one. Google's Willow chip proved it, solving in 5 minutes what would take our fastest supercomputers 10 septillion years. That's 10 with 24 zeros. Not 10 times faster, not 1,000, 10 septillion times faster. AI cannot compete with that. AI will never compete with that because AI is still bound by the laws of classical physics. Here's what's really happening. Right now, there are only about 200 quantum computers in the world. China has an undisclosed number, which tells you everything about how valuable this is. The quantum sector could be worth $97 billion by 2035. AI is forecast in the trillions, but that forecast assumes it can keep scaling, and it can't, not without quantum. One of the top quantum experts, Raji Hajra from Quantineum, just said it openly. Quantum computing is, in my mind, as big, if not bigger, than AI. Professor Sir Peter Knight put it even more bluntly. Things that could take the age of the universe to calculate could be performed in seconds. Age of the universe in seconds. That's not an improvement on AI, that's a paradigm shift. Let me show you why AI needs quantum to survive. AI today requires massive data training, enormous power, and complex algorithms just for incremental gains. It's hitting diminishing returns. But quantum can process information in fundamentally different ways. Instead of training on billions of data points sequentially, it evaluates all possible patterns at once. Combine quantum with AI, what researchers call quantum machine learning, and you don't just get faster AI, you get AI that can solve problems currently impossible. Here's what that looks like in the real world. Drug discovery. From 15 years and billions of dollars to simulating all molecular combinations at once. Personalized medicine becomes routine. Climate modeling. Quantum can process every variable. Decades of climate foresight with precision we've never had. Finance. Quantum finds market patterns literally invisible to classical computing. Energy. Balancing thousands of renewable sources in real time, effortlessly. Logistics. Airbus is already using quantum to optimize cargo loading, saving thousands of kilos of fuel per flight. But there's a dark side no one's talking about openly. Q-Day. The moment quantum computers become powerful enough to break all current encryption, every password, every secret, every piece of encrypted data accessible. Experts estimate around 2030. China is already engaging in harvest now, decrypt later, stealing encrypted data today to crack open in a few years. One former UK intelligence official warned, almost all UK citizens' data may already be compromised, stockpiled, waiting for Q-Day. This isn't theoretical. Apple and Signal have rolled out post-quantum encryption, but it can't protect data already encrypted the old way. Everything digital you've ever done could become accessible. So, why will quantum eclipse AI? First, AI runs out of power. Quantum doesn't. Second, AI is software limited by hardware. Quantum is the new hardware, a reimagining of computation itself. Third, AI optimizes what exists. Quantum discovers what doesn't exist yet. Fourth, when AI eventually runs on quantum computers, quantum AI will make today's AI look like a calculator. We're now at the exact inflection point where smart money moves from AI hype to quantum reality. Quantum stocks recently dropped, some predicted 62%. The hype cycle is clearing, the tourists are leaving, the builders are getting discounts. This is what happened with AI before ChatGPT. Then suddenly it wasn't overhyped. The difference? quantum ceiling is exponentially higher. Here's the timeline. 2025 to 2026. Quantum sensors go mainstream in brain scanning, navigation, and timing. 2027 to 2028. Quantum reaches practical use in drug discovery, finance, and cryptography. 2029 to 2030. Q-Day arrives. Encryption rebuilds globally. Quantum becomes mandatory infrastructure. 2030 and beyond, quantum AI emerges. It solves problems we can't even formulate today. And most people don't realize these machines operate near absolute zero using synthetic diamonds and lasers in conditions so fragile they barely function on Earth. Elon Musk suggested they'd work best in the shadowed craters of the moon. He wasn't joking. Will quantum be bigger than AI? It's not even a question. AI is the warm-up act. Quantum is what comes next. When machine learning runs on a substrate that accesses all possibilities at once, we're not talking about better technology. We're talking about technology that thinks in ways human minds cannot comprehend. My prediction? By 2030, the most valuable companies won't be those with the best AI. They'll be those with quantum infrastructure, the sensors, networks, encryption, and simulation platforms. AI will be ubiquitous. Quantum will be dominant. Here's what you do. Stop thinking of AI as the end game. It's not. It's middleware, a bridge to where we're going. Start learning about quantum now. Understand the principles. Follow the breakthroughs. The people who grasp quantum's implications before everyone else will build the future the rest will live in. The question isn't whether quantum will eclipse AI. The question is, will you be positioned for it when it does? The AI age is ending before most realized it began. The quantum age is already here. Most just don't have the framework to see it yet. Now you do.